Tell us what you're doing today. Tell us about the podcast. Where can people find you?
Well, we're doing it every Wednesday night now. It's called Taking You to School with Dr. Tom Prichard. John Paz and I do it. And it's usually after I get back. Wednesdays is our promo class at JPWA. I get back about 9. We start a little after 9 on YouTube. You can find it as live. I think it's archived too, where I talk about OVW just this past week. And we also have JPWA, the Jacobs Prichard Wrestling Academy here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Glenn Jacobs, the Knox County mayor,
Okay.
about 4 years ago.
Kane, for all you people out there.
Kane, thank you. We were having lunch during the campaign, and at that time, my wife had worked at the his insurance agency too. So we were talking. He said, why don't you and I open a school? We're both in Knoxville. It'd be great. I thought, well, okay, I'd opened a school before it, and it's not that great. It's not that consistent, and you're dealing with Lemuels, and you're dealing with all these guys who, hey, what's your favorite kind of wrestling? Hardcore, barbed wire, cage wrestling. No.
Strong style.
Strong style.
Yeah, strong style. Good gosh. Okay. I mean, I understand the enthusiasm, but at the same time, once they get there, it's kind of a shock because we're actually doing reversals first, then we do the rolls, and the first time they take a back bump and I have to slap the mat, and they go, "Oh God!" I go, "Yeah." Anyway, so we're doing. This is our 4th year. We'll be ending our 4th year, and a lot of people didn't give us 6 months, but we've been going along in Knoxville. We've had people come from India, England. Just had a kid from France, Canada, Switzerland, Michelle Green, the Swiss sensation, whatever she calls herself, all come over to train with us, which is awesome. And so it's a real cool setup. If anybody wants to know about our school, you can go to jpwrestlingacademy.com, check it out. I also have a book. Which I'd have to find out.
Rip, get that book in here, man. Rip loves.
I have your book, Rip, as well.
All right.
Yeah. But I have a book. All right, there we go. Right here. It is called, and I made this intentional. Let me tell you how this came about real quick. I know we don't have a lot of time, but the WWE wanted a 1-year curriculum from start to finish. 1 year. I tried explaining it's not how it works. Right. I did it, dude. It was a struggle forever. Then finally they said, we want this done. I took 3 weeks and I put it together. It is called A Complete 1-Year Training Curriculum and Guide for Beginners and Seasoned Pros, a pro wrestling curriculum, advice, suggestions, and stories to help the aspiring pro get to the next level. You can also get this on our website at jpwrestlingacademy.com. So a lot of cool stories in there, a lot of some training ideas, some drills, and something I think you can use. And I read all of Rip's stuff too, the tweets and the quotes and things like that. They're still applicable today. They still, I truly believe the basics and fundamentals never go out of style. You ask any athlete of, especially at a high level, Larry Bird. I've got quotes from him on our wall about he wasn't a great high school player, but he learned the basics and fundamentals and the details when he got to college. As he put in the work, and you're not going to be successful in anything you do unless you do put in the work. Be a student of the game. Listen to everybody, take it in, filter it out, and as Rip said, I say try a bunch of stuff and keep what works. Yep. It ain't rocket surgery. And by the way, 5 out of 4 people have a problem with math. So this is something you have to feel. You have to have fun with it. You got to enjoy it, but it is hard work. If you don't work hard, then nothing really is going to come of it. Right. You got to go to the gym. You got to look the part. You got to feel this. You got to think about it all the time. Promos, but also getting in the ring and learning how to work. I tell people this all the time. What we do in the ring is that much of the business. It's the outside the ring that really counts, and learning from the stories on the road, learning from the stories in practice. listening and watching other people, getting ideas. Stone Cold Steve Austin became Stone Cold because he was watching a documentary about a serial killer, and his wife said, "Drink your tea before it turns stone cold."
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 2 and 2. Let's see. Does it make 7? I'm not sure. But the point is, it computed with him. It made it resonated. And that's what you have to do. You got to find something that's authentic, that you relate to and can communicate to other people. So anyway, that's what I got. We're teaching 5 days a week. I'm teaching 5 days a week. And while I do get frustrated sometimes because I think it should be a lot easier, and I think I make it clear when I really don't sometimes, but then I have to stop and have to realize, okay, I just have to make sure everybody gets it.
Yeah, big gold and a billfold, so swole that I can't get the shit closed. So I money fold and rubber band wrap, and when it pops.